Now yesterday Apple announced their brand new iPad Pro line and they look genuinely incredible. The iPad Pro has been way above the rest of the tablet market for a long time now. But what was even more impressive to me was the whole Apple event video presentation thing. It is incredible what they do with these videos. The whole cinematography, the transitions between different camera shots, it is unreal. The amount of time they must spend putting together these different Apple event presentation videos is incredible. And I am all for it because it just draws you in even more. I genuinely love it. So I am incredibly excited to see what these brand new iPad Pros can do and what they hold with the future as well, with future software updates, because we will have iPadOS 15 coming out. Will the Mac and the iPad merge together a little bit closer and we'll get Final Cut on the iPad? Maybe, who knows? Fingers crossed. I really hope so, because I think there is a huge potential for iPads to just become almost your main device instead of a Mac. And I use the MacBook Pro 16-inch. It is connected to this monitor. I would love one day if I could replace that with an iPad and just travel around with an iPad, and this does absolutely everything. I think we're almost there. If you didn't see my last video, I spoke about this. It's linked up there in the corner. I was speaking about how one day these might be all we have to carry around with us, and we'll just be able to plug it into different monitors wherever we are, whether you're in an airport, cafe, you'll have your own setup at home with your own monitors, but literally the iPad will be the main device. I think that might happen one day, maybe a lot sooner than we all think. But that is all for another video. So back to this video, what I want to do is, I've never done this before with an iPad. I know a lot of people have. I want to see what it is like video editing on an iPad using LumaFusion. Now, when I'm editing on my Mac, I use Final Cut, but obviously we don't have Final Cut on an iPad yet. Maybe it will happen, but at the moment, the best we have on an iPad is LumaFusion. Now, LumaFusion is a video editing app. It costs £20, so it's really not that expensive when you take into account Final Cut, which is £300. Can a £20 video editing iPad app do everything that Final Cut can do? So that is what I wanted to find out in this video, and just see how practical it is to edit on an iPad. So I have already connected my Magic Mouse and keyboard, and if I just start screen recording on my iPad, you'll be able to see that we have the little mouse cursor flying around here, and you can click on all your different apps and use it like you would a normal computer. I also have here my Samsung T5 hard drive, which I have some footage on that I'm going to drag into LumaFusion and edit from. I'm going to find LumaFusion, that is down here. Now, I have never used this app before, so this is the first time. All I've done is open it up and have a look around it. I've not actually edited in it. So I'm going to start a new project, and we're going to call this a test project. Frame rate, all my footage is filmed in 25 frames a second because I am in the UK, and we're just going to do it in 16:9 landscape. So we have our new project open. That all seems fairly simple. It looks very basic. You do pretty much have the same interface as you are used to in any video editing software. So over here we have our timeline. Underneath here we've got all our different functionalities, and we can scroll through all our different files and video clips in here. So I need to find the files that are connected in my Samsung T5. So I'm going to go into Files, add a link to folder, find my drive, which is called Final Cut External, and then which one shall we use? Let's do my Sony A7C camera. Click done, and then we should in theory just be able to open up all our clips, and there they are. So that is all the clips that are stored in the file on that drive, and then I'm guessing we pretty much just click and click and drag and insert it into the timeline, and straight away that is playing instantly. No rendering at all. This is full 4K footage filmed in 25 frames a second down here, and we will drag another frame in. Taking a little bit more time, but I think this is a slightly longer clip, but it's really not taking very long at all. Okay, and there we go. So if I just scrub along here and click play. By Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond. It's just not skipping a frame at all. Which, if I was to do that on my MacBook Pro 16-inch with a clip I just inserted straight into, it does sometimes skip frames. So to be able to do this on an iPad is just bonkers. You can just scroll through all the way through like that. So this already is a 5:55 clip, but that's obviously not going to be that long because we've not cut anything out yet. So let's just go through and cut something out. I believe our keyboard shortcuts work, so if we go Command B, that works. And then, so yesterday, and I really like that you can scrub through with the mouse, and you can just select and delete like that. Of the day. Yesterday, me and Holly went. And then we just cut off the start of that clip there, so I'm going to zoom in here and find the. And drag that out like that, and then check. Of the day. So yesterday, me and Holly. There we go, so that's a nice clean cut. That was very easy. That is as easy as it is using Final Cut. So straight away, this is an incredibly easy piece of software to use. Again, I've never used it at all. All I've done is open it up to look around. What I want to do now is add a little bit of B-roll. Now this isn't necessarily where I'd add the B-roll, I'm just going to randomly insert it so we can try and see what it does. So that is straight away. But interesting. Turn the volume down on that layer there, but this video at all in the slightest, but interesting fact. It's just not dropping a frame at all. Let's see if we can drop another one on top there. Again, it's instantly gone on. But interesting fact of the day. So the first my MacBook Pro couldn't do that. Yes, it is the base model MacBook Pro 16-inch, but it's still a powerful device. This is blowing it out the park. It's unreal. At all in the slightest, but interesting fact of the. And you can just go across to anywhere. This is incredible. We'll turn the volume down on there. Let's just delete the rest of that track there. Is the size of it. Now it is a full frame camera, so this is insane. I'm genuinely blown away. I should have done this a lot sooner. This isn't what I would normally do with this video. I'm literally just messing around, dropping footage into random places to see how capable it is the size of it. Now it is a full frame camera, so it's incredible. I'm genuinely blown away. Why have I never done this before? Now the only thing that is taking me a little bit of getting used to is on Final Cut, you have a little cursor that moves around with the mouse, so you can cut your clips in any place at all. With this, in LumaFusion, you have to line it up with that line in the middle as to where you want to cut. So there is the end of my talking piece, and then Command B there, and then if I wanted to cut there, I would have to line it up in the middle again, and Command B, and then delete that clip there like that. So it is, so the first. But once you've got your head around that, it's incredibly easy. So what I want to do now is, let's select this clip here. I want to add in a little bit of a crop. Yep, we can touch and drag it like that, so that's incredibly easy. And then where do we go from there? Do we just go back? Yep, okay, so now we've got that little crop there. So the first reason why this is the perfect video and photo camera for me. And then can we go back in and do a bit of a zoom out, a dramatic zoom out. So let's try this. There's a keyframe, and then click there, and we'll drag it back into its original position. You can see it zooming out as we scrub through. so you could time that exactly how you wanted if you were doing this properly. At the start, we're going to add in a little transition. So I found this before. If you click add, you can click transition, and then that just nicely fades in. And can we change the transition? Yes, we can. So we can choose from a load of different preset transitions. Let's go this one. This one looks exciting. So, whoa, check that out. That's awesome. Wow, I love this. So let's go. Right, what I really want to do is see if we can add in some sound that we can download from a site like Epidemic Sounds. So what I'm going to go and do is we're going to go online, Epidemic Sounds. Now I'd usually spend ages choosing music for my videos, but we're just going to choose the first one. Okay, so we'll choose that one. We'll click download full mix, and now that should be in our downloads folder. So we're going to go back into LumaFusion, files, and click back, add a link to a folder, and now we're going to find our downloads folder on here, which is there. Click done, and now when we click into here, there it is. That is so easy. Drag it in. No way. Oh, this is incredible. I don't know why I've never done this before. I'm definitely going to have to edit a lot more videos on this because I genuinely love it. Now, again, I'm not editing a proper video here. I'm just throwing footage into it because I'm just having to play with it, having never done it before. But you can bring down the volume. This is unbelievable. So we've got 3 layers of 4K footage there. Let's just chuck another one in for fun. Interesting. It's just not stopping, it's not dropping a frame at all. That is incredible. Full 4K footage, that clip is in 100 frames a second. It'd take my MacBook a couple of minutes to render that and then be able to play it without dropping a frame. I am genuinely blown away. We've downloaded music from Epidemic Sounds, dragged that in. We've got transitions, we've got text, and yes, it is only a 1-minute video, but there is a lot of footage there because it's piled on top of each other. We've got cuts, we've got transitions, and this, again, it's not even hot. It's barely warm. It is genuinely insane, and I think this is why the M1 Macs are so impressive, and I think that is only going to get better. And these new iPad Pros that are coming out within the next month or two, especially the big one with the Liquid Retina XDR display, I think it's called, that's just incredible. And I really hope that iPad OS 15, when that comes out very soon, that it will merge iPads and Macs even more, so you'll be able to go and literally just use an iPad as your main device, because I'm genuinely blown away. I don't know what to say. The only thing is, for me, I would plug it into my monitor to be able to get more comfortable and edit easier. But when you do that at the moment, you get the 2 big black bars down the side because the aspect ratio is different on an iPad. But I think that, again, could be fixed easily with a software update, maybe in iOS 15 when that is released. So I think this is, yeah, I'm lost for words, because the new iPad Pros have got the M1 chip in as well, so it's going to be even more powerful than this. This is 3 years old and it's still flying through this. Yeah, lost for words. I really don't know what to say. Right, final little test. We're gonna just export this little 1 minute 10-second video to file. So, movie, files, how shall we export it? It's a 4K video. It's going to extreme video quality. Okay, let's do it. I think that looks alright. Oh my god, this is just incredible. I've not sped this up at all. It's a quarter of the way through. I'll speed this bit up now. Right, it's genuinely finished. It's a 1 minute 11 second video that this has just exported, and it's literally done it in 20 seconds. So that is more than double the speed of real time. Wow, 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 wow. So let's go and find this video in here. It was in downloads, there it is. There's our video. There is our video that we have just created, and then you could go and upload that to YouTube just like you would if you made something on Final Cut, but you've done it on your iPad. It genuinely blows me away, and I know this has been doable for a long time. Well, not a long time, a few years now, because this iPad came out in 2018. But I've never done it before because I just didn't take it seriously. I didn't think it was that good. But now I'm lost for words, and I'm gonna have to edit on here a lot more. I've had this iPad for 3 years now, and I've just never even realized how powerful it is, and it is just blown me away. It is incredible. I can't wait to see what the new ones do. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to see any new videos just by clicking that little button down there. Come and be a part of this community, and I shall see you all very soon in another video.